What's up guys, and welcome to the 4th video of Mega Man. Fun fact, of all the Mega Mans I've ever done, this is the most I've ever uploaded in a row on time during Mega Man. So it's either a good thing or a bad thing, depending on who you are. So before we review this game, Mega Man Unlimited, I'm gonna give some background information on it real quick. The oldest video I found with development on this game was on January 5th, 2009, and it had a full character select screen and a working stage and boss, so let's assume the game was being worked on since 2008. Hey, I could be wrong, but how about don't yell at me if I am, okay? Alright? You heck? You heck?
Don't throw the chair. It's a new camera stand!
Whee!
What are you doing?
It's really dangerous.
Yeah, I used to have a chair like that in my kitchen table.
If I fall back...
We actually had a whole set for that.
If I fall back, everything will break.
When you fall back, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube.
I almost fell back. During this time, Mega Man 9 just came out, and 10 was soon to come out also. Also, fun fact, Mega Man 10 actually used one of the tile sets from Mega Man Unlimited, so that was probably really awkward. They just straight up took it from Mega Man Unlimited. The game finally came out in 2013, I think, and everyone loved it. The game was really good, and since there have been many updates to this game to add modes and make it more fun overall, it's even better than it was when it first came out. So I played this game, and I played a few of the modes it came with, so I'm gonna review it. Because that's what I do. The first thing I want to say about this game is that it's actually really hard. In my live stream of this game, I played for 4 hours and only beat 5 bosses. Obviously, you probably just think I'm really bad at Mega Man, but I actually play Mega Man like all the time, so this is a good challenge. I had to beat it in easy mode just so I could beat the game in time to make a review on time, but I will be going back and playing it on normal at some point in my life. And when I say hard, I don't mean Mega Man X6 stupid hard, I mean fun hard. Some of the deaths are cheap, but every game is like that, and most of the hard parts are fair and just plain difficult, which is good. Anyway, the level design in this game is really good. There are gimmicks in the stages, but they are really good. Like, there's a robot master that Dr. Wily originally tried to make Horseman, and I guess he messed up, and now it's Glue Man.
Ha!
And in this stage, there's some sticky white stuff on the floor, and you can't move when you touch it, you can only jump. This stage is actually really hard, and for whatever reason, there's a lot of platypi in this stage. I don't know why, but whatever. One of my favorite stages is Comet Woman stage. It has physics like you're in outer space, and it's just a generally fun stage. It's out of this world!
Why did you say that? Why did you say that?
Nah, it's okay, man. I got it. You don't gotta worry, my boy. I got you. Anyway, the only thing I really don't like with these stages is how long they are. They're super long, and they have no business being as long as they are. And the worst part is the checkpoints are terrible when you're on normal mode. And when you're in easy mode, they aren't too much better. You think that makes me happy? It doesn't. It doesn't make me happy.
Something with the camera angle, just knock it over. Can't even see
Yeet. Don't get me wrong, the stages are really well designed with the exception of a few parts. The atmosphere in all these stages work really well, and each stage has their own atmosphere in them, and they all stand out from each other really well. One of the stages I don't like as much is Jetman's stage, mostly because in every single hole you have these things coming out of them that jump up as soon as you jump over the hole and hit you, knocking you down the hole, and guess what happens if you kill them and time it right? A literal plane comes and literally anti-airs you and knocks you into the hole, killing you! Why does it do that? Why do you get anti-aired by a plane with a missile in a Mega Man game? Why? You have to dodge all of this. It's impossible. There are multiple jumps like this in the stage, which are harder platforming, and it's pretty frustrating. One of my favorite stages is Rainbow Man stage. It's based off the lasers from Quick Man stage, except sometimes you have to change the direction, and other times they shoot into this diamond thing and emits a triangular rainbow beam. The stage itself looks so cool, and it's the most aesthetically pleasing in my opinion. All the stages look good, but it's the one that looks best in my opinion. Speaking of looks though, I noticed a lot of the enemy sprites you can tell are fan-made. Obviously it's better than anything I can do, and they still look good, but the quality between enemies and bosses vary. Like, some look really good and others don't. For example, Rainbow Man himself is a good example of being able to tell it's fan-made. There's just something about it. For the most part, 90% of the enemies and bosses you can't really tell, and the game is amazing in terms of looking and playing like an official Mega Man game. If this was released by Capcom, no one will be able to tell it was made by someone else. The game is so professionally done, it encourages other people to make their own games, I think. The soundtrack to this game is also amazing. Every piece of music sounds unique from other pieces. I'm not going to play all of them, but but throughout the video is only Mega Man Unlimited music in the background, so you can be the judge of it. There's so many little things in the game that are amazing and unique too. Like for example, this enemy takes your bullets and reflects them back. Try Nitro Man gets more damage taken when he's hit in the head, but if you hit him 3 times in the head, he explodes and you both die. Things like this in a game makes me really happy. The special weapons in this game are really great too. Unlike most Mega Man games where there's a few good ones and a few you'll never use, this game has all good ones. There isn't a single weapon that isn't useful. Comet Woman's gives you a fast dash, Glue Man gives you white sticky stuff to put wherever you want, you can get a missile, a literal explosion, more missiles and grenades, a nail shield that's actually good, a rainbow beam from Super Metroid, Shadow Mega Man, literal water. Wait, that one's kind of lame actually. You can tell there was a lot of thought put into this game. Now on to the Wily stages. These stages are really good but also really hard. Kind of like most of this game actually, now that I think about it. There isn't really much to say about the first one other than it's really good, and when you get to the boss, oh my god! What in the mother of Eugene Krabs himself is that thing? Why is the boss a crab on a zipper? Why?
Who even thinks of this? What, like, why? What?
Who thought of that? Who?
What do you mean a crab on a zipper?
Like a crab on a zipper. It moves up and down. Crab on a zipper. A crab
I don't know what
on
to
a zipper.
I don't know what to say to that. Okay.
Why? That's really random. I don't understand it. It's a really easy fight though. The second Wily stage is basically a longer version of Wily 3 from Mega Man 2 with a Splatoon boss, and Wily 3 is like Gravity Man stage on crack where you fight Proto Man at the end. All the Wily stages are pretty fun to play, and my favorite boss is the Proto Man fight. In Wily 4 with the refights, Mega Man Unlimited is something very creative and different with them that I like, but I personally don't like to play, if that makes sense. Before each... Don't yell!
It wasn't a yell, it was more of a grunt. Really.
Don't do that one either.
Oof.
Gosh, you always yell. Before each boss, there's a section of a level that they were on that you have to go through before you fight the boss. Obviously, this is a good idea, and it's not a long section at all. The only problem is you can die very easily here, and it's just kind of annoying, at least to me. I personally think it's a good addition, I just don't like it, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't make sense. It probably doesn't make sense at all, but... You know, I like it and I don't like it. I don't like to play it, but I like the idea. After you kill those, you fight Baze and then Wily a few times, and it's on to the last stage. In the last stage, you fall longer than the Sigma fight in Mega Man X2 with an intense build up to the final boss. As you cross the doors, you think, oh my frick, what could the final boss be until you get there, and there it is. The final boss is Zero from Mega Man X. Except you can't fight it. You can't fight the final boss, actually.
Why?
It's a cutscene.
Oh.
It's just a cutscene. Basically, it's a cutscene where Mega Man gets Luke Skywalkered and then you both take a nap.
What?
It's a cutscene where Mega Man gets Luke Skywalkered and you both take a nap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said the exact same thing the second time. That really helped.
Mm-hmm. There's also a really easy escape sequence that you have to do without your gun, which is pretty cool, but that's the end of the game. The game is great. Also at the end it shows the Robot Masters being good, and they all have their own personalities. The quality of this game is on par, if not better, than a real Mega Man game. There's also extra modes in the game. There's an endurance mode where you can see how many screens or bosses you can beat in a row without dying. There's a one-hit kill mode where you can beat each level without getting hit. There are challenges. Once you beat the game, you can play as Prototype Zero. Also, I forgot to mention there's even 2 extra bosses in this game, making 10 total. There's one boss called Yoku Man that you can fight if you find all the hidden letters in the game that spell Yoku. This boss is literally all about the hidden block puzzle, so I hate this stage, but it's a really cool idea, and I like the boss fight a lot. And there's also a boss that you can't fight in the game, but you can in an extra mode called Whirlpool Man. Basically, it's just an extra stage with an extra boss, but when you beat it, you get to keep the Whirlpool Man weapon throughout whatever challenge you want, and I think that's really cool. And that's it. That's all of Mega Man Unlimited. I really enjoyed this game. It's on par with every other Mega Man game that Capcom's officially released. I really enjoy the extra modes. Like I said, the physics are great, it controls really well, the level design is good, the Robot Masters are creative, the robot weapons are great, and the music sounds really cool too. This game, I give it a solid 9 out of 10. Megaphil X did a really good job on this game. You guys should definitely play it if you haven't. Links in the description below if you want to download it to the official website. In the next review, I'm reviewing my favorite Mega Man fan game, which is even better than this one, I think, and that is Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch, and I really like that game, and it's really fun. I'm actually really excited to review this game. I've already played it, and it's so much better than I remember, so I'm really excited for that review to come out. So yeah, that's Mega Man Unlimited. I hope you guys liked the video. Comment below whatever you want to comment. Tell me some suggestions. Let me know what's funny, what I did right, and what I did wrong. You guys should join my Discord. Please join my Discord. Follow me on Twitter. Leave a like on the video. Leave a subscribe on the video. Follow me on Facebook, MySpace, Vimeo. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next review.
You have a Vimeo?